Hang on. There we go. Hit the buttons. There we go. Right, so what am I doing? Put that there. Put that there. Right. Ooh, wait, what's this thing? Yeah. Hi. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning indeed, and welcome to your... Wait, brain? Wednesday? Yes, it is Wednesday. Hi. Right. I'm here in Conan, dancing for the amusement of my two lovely ladies. They're very amused, as you can see. They're very impressed. But more importantly, behind me, I have a dog who is staring at me. Where is she? Come over here, sweetie. Come here. Yeah. She's staring at me because I've got a bowl of diced up sausage because I just made a sausage sandwich. Yes, and she's about to get some sausage. What's that? There we go. She knows I've got the good shit. But yeah, hi everyone. Hi and welcome. Thank you, John D. Thank you, Fautier Man. Thank you, King Title Games. Thank you, all of you. So, giving you an update on what's happening currently. This week, I'm not working on a bullshittery video. Instead, what I'm doing is pre-production for a bullshittery video, which is a fancy way of saying that I'm going through the live streams that are stored on a storage device on my desk called a NAS, and I'm going through and I'm categorizing what I've got, putting the things that aren't funny onto a pile, and taking the things that are funny and moving them into Adobe Premiere. So like each project that I do has this master, like a master file. And in that master file there are lots of notes, you see, because Adobe Premiere, the editing software, lets you sort of write down lots of notes concerning what this is. Why is this here? So that's what I'm doing. It's a little tedious. Well, it's fine. I'm sort of going through footage and going... You know, live stream me said there was something of note on the 52nd minute, so I go there and then I judge what's there and try to determine if it's useful. I believe I have around 164 DayZ streams in total with notes saying there is something useful. I believe, so putting about 43 of them on a separate pile for later, because those 43 are Namalsk, I think I'm down to about 23, so... I'm making good progress. I'm chopping through them. Nevertheless, the ones that are left are quite tricky because they often contain many notes or like gags that had setup, but gags that had payoff, but the setup is unclear. You know, someone might say something funny about an item that they found, but without context to show where that item was retrieved. So in these instances, I'm going to have to scrub through a little bit manually. I speed them up to like, say, 50% of their total speed, so everyone's squeaky voiced, but. Yeah, so it's getting into the oh shit sort of parts of the scrubbing. But it's going fine. How is everyone? Possibly a Katsumi, possibly. I'm feeling positive so far about the footage that I'm recovering. Yeah. How many times have I gone to a timestamp and not found anything? Many times indeed. Sometimes something that was funny, yeah, there might have been something that's funny in the moment that just wasn't funny in the edit without context, so... yes, I've got to strictly reject things that don't make me smile or laugh or whatever when I see them, because obviously I've forgotten what it was. So my eyes will be fresh eyes, and as will the audience. So yeah. Twitten is finished with your medical students till September. Nice. Your medical students? What do you do with medical students? De Beer just passed your fishing test and got a license. Ah, fishing test? What fishing test? Oh, congrats. Well, enjoy, De Beer. Enjoy indeed. Do I plan on playing Subnautica 2 in early access? I'll probably wait, Deductive. Let's wait a bit. Let's not go in too early when things are buggy and shit and when there's shills everywhere. Yeah, let's let it simmer for a bit. Thank you, Darth Zach. Thank you very much, Darth. Right. Oh, really, De Beer? Interesting. Which country? Which country do you need to study to get your fishing license? In this country, in the UK, you just dictate how many rods you plan to use. So, yeah, the licenses are cheaper if you've only got 1 or 2 rods. I guess it just determines who are just amateurs looking for a bit of fun and who are like serious hobbyists. and also whether or not you're going for trout and salmon, therefore you're actually taking them out of the waterways. Whereas coarse fish, which is just fish that are fun to catch but don't taste very good, those licenses are far more lenient. The trout and the salmon licenses have, well, this is to do with just, there's like laws, but there's also like is it bylaws for specific regions? Basically, you're not allowed to fuck with the trout or the salmon when they're spawning. Very strictly enforced. Like, you don't touch them when they're in spawning, because obviously we need them to spawn, otherwise, yeah, there's no more trout, no more salmon. Right. I have more than one rod? I've got like 6. Oh dear. Right. Anyway, so Lulu's had enough sausage. You've had enough sausage. Okay, just going to ignore her now. Yeah, she's a bit wobbly today. She's feeling a bit vulnerable. So when I took her out for a walk a short while ago, she was sort of wobbling onto one side and was clearly quite disorientated. So what I did is I picked her up and I carried her home and then sort of gave her some attention. She's also extremely clingy, which tells me that she's feeling vulnerable and needs reassurance. She's not leaving my side. So it's probably vestibulitis, that thing that she's got, that she's on meds for. Yeah. Poor thing. Lulu, just go to bed. Go to bed. Bed. It's fine. She'll do her own thing. Yeah, she's okay. She's just she's just an old girl now. Right. Oh, I'm with you, Dabir. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. That's good. Yeah, there's quite a lot to. Well, obviously, I don't do catch and eat. I do catch and release, and there's quite a lot of stuff there regarding keeping the fish as safe as possible. That sounds unusual to many people who are just used to fishing for the sake of food, but here in the UK, there is a rather large sport fishing thing for carp, and so keeping them alive and healthy is quite important to many of the people that own the waterways. For they can be very long-lived fish, and they can grow to be very impressive and beautiful. So if you take care of them... So that means using hooks with no barbs on them, so the wound is extremely small, and it heals quickly. That means applying antiseptic, like gel, to both the hook wound, so it heals quickly, and also to any sort of missing scales or injuries they might have while they're with you. And also using something called a carp cradle, which is basically like imagine like a hammock, like a small waterproof hammock, I suppose, or like a foam pad. And the logic behind that is that the fish is never putting its full weight on its mouth parts or anything, or its tail. You're laying it down gently so its weight is distributed, giving it a health checkup, and then putting it back in the water as quickly as you can. And if you do that, then again, they can live for like 20 years, and they look spectacular. If you Google, 20-year-old carp, you'll see why we're doing it, because they look like fat motherfuckers. They get huge. Yes, indeed, Rodin. Well, the carp is, as I keep saying, the carp in the United Kingdom is also an invasive species, but it's been in our waterways so long that we've forgotten that. It's been in our waterways so long that they've actually been bred into totally different types of carp, and no one knows where they came from. Like, we're talking fucking 8th century or something. They were in our I don't know exactly, but like a long time ago, they were in our waterways. And there's a type of carp, if you want to know more about that, look up the mirror carp. It's a type of carp with extremely large scales, which is weird, or no scales. It's strange. It's a very abnormal looking carp, and the speculation is that it was probably bred on purpose. So someone might have been annoyed with having to constantly descale the carp for food. So someone might have bred it, and they just got released. So now it's its own independent species, or variant. Don't they eat the other carp? They eat everything. Carp eat everything. Yeah. They are not picky eaters at all, which is one of the reasons why they're so invasive. Yeah, they just eat everything. Right. Anyway, right. Welcome indeed. Oh, sorry, lastly, so bullshittery update, working on pre-production. Game-wise, Conan. Briefly, last night, I found a magical staff. This thing. which can talk. It's got a demon in it. And the demon, it says that it once belonged to the rulers of this place, the rulers of the exiled lands, who were at war with the humans. And when the war went poorly, his advice was punished, he claims, by being thrown into the sewer, which is where I found him. He is directing me to go to the Unnamed City to speak with someone called the Archivist. I do need to go there anyway because I was told by Conan himself that a woman that he's pursuing in the exiled lands was headed to this map room, and when Conan arrived he found her party slaughtered. So all roads lead to this mysterious map room, so that's my next destination. Hello.
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 Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, doing good.
Doing good? Hang on. Yeah, what's you all up to?
Murder.
Sitting in awkward silence.
Uh-huh. You're not, are you? You're not just sitting in awkward silence waiting.
No, we've been happily chatting.
Okay. Makes you feel awkward.
No, we've been absolutely fine.
Oh dear. Alternatively, I mean, we all know the truth is that this is actually the Truman Show, and you have a schedule as actors to appear, of course, when I appear.
Mm-hmm.
Put on your accents and like your use fake names.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yes.
Why are you giving away the illusion? What are you doing? Stop it.
Also,
Shh.
can you say
This
out
is off
loud
script.
that I give you a good sense of verisimilitude so I can negotiate for a higher salary next year?
Yes. You're invaluable to my character development, Duck.
Thank you.
You should put
I
that
want
on
to
your
buy a
CV.
Cybertruck, you see, and I can't quite afford it.
Truman's
They're
such a good
actually
film.
really fucking cool in the real world.
What? The
Everyone's driving them.
weird blocky things.
Yeah.
But they look like shit.
Yeah, that's what we all led you to believe in your Truman Show world, but in real life, everyone loves them.
I'm with you. But in real life, they look like shit. No, just me?
I don't have a sense of like aesthetic taste. I just like stuff that looks.
Clearly.
I just
Yeah.
like things that look kind of different. So I'm not opposed to how they look.
Right,
They
what's
look
this?
awful. The cars that look like blocks from
They look-
video games.
They look distinct from any other car, and that appeals to me. Because
with
I
you.
don't really like don't really give a shit about how things look as long as they're kind of different. That's what sticks out to me.
Yeah.
I get it. I think it's silly, but I get it.
Yeah, distinct stuff
Thank
is
you,
alright,
Jazura.
but when it comes at the cost of safety.
I really,
It's
I think
like
it's safe.
it's like wrap the car in like gold foil or something. It would be really stupid, but would probably appeal to me.
Thank you, Jazura. Thank you, Boy Blur and Mr. Stromax.
Yeah, Duck actually drives around in the car that looks like Eddie Murphy's head.
Just in that one, yeah. Oh dear. Hang on. Yeah, this morning I need to make like a joke, a story for the sake of the stream. But this morning I had this conversation with my neighbour concerning that pigeon that was eating my cabbages, and I described that I went out and put up this really awkward sort of puppy gate type. Yeah, I took Lulu's puppy gate and sort of built it around my vegetable plot. And I told her this story, how like I was basically like a crazed, desperate man trying to protect his cabbages from the pigeons. And then when I ran out of puppy gates, I started throwing bamboo sticks onto the top of it. And I told her if she wants a laugh, look over her fence this morning. And then when I got back home, I thought to myself, how could I make it look even more deranged? How could I make her laugh? So I wrote on a piece of paper, an A4 piece of paper, Mr. Pigeon, please fuck off. And then sellotaped it to the outside of the cage. I might put like translation, coo 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 or something like next to it.
How big is the gardening patch?
So it's about, each one is like about 1 point something meters wide, and then one is 5 meters long and the other is about 6 meters long.
Okay, so you could potentially like build an enclosure eventually to protect it
Yeah.
from. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. See, initially my plan was to build a sort of slug barrier system going around it, but I think it was just a shit plan, to be honest. In good on
Yeah, you-
paper.
It's difficult with slugs. They're not easy to deal with at all.
Thank you, Zoopacker Bricks. Thank you very much, Zoopacker. Alright. Apparently, Digi left... Hang on. What did he say he did?
He left a turd in the water pipe.
Oh, maybe it's not here. No, he said he left a thrall to help me, but it wasn't a hot thrall, so fuck it. Well, don't fuck it, 'cause it's not a hot thrall. Hang on.
Where did he leave it?
Yeah, just
I
drink
don't
until it's a
know.
hot thrall.
Yeah. Also, chat, I'm finding slaves to assist me, but I'm picking them with certain assets, shall we say.
He's doing eugenics.
And somewhere, so yes, I'm making sure that they've got certain things that I appreciate. And somewhere, is this her? Yeah, this is her. This is Nep, our sorcerer. I sent her a message earlier, and she's gonna fucking murder me.
Just
Can I-
gonna
can I
come in and
watch?
scold you, yeah.
I like a good murder.
It's fun antagonizing Nep. Right. Like, I feel like I'm in the playground, sort of poking the girls and running away, going hee hee.
I mean, if Digi's left you what I think he's left you, it was female.
I think he said a bloke. I think.
Hmm.
Might be wrong.
Be right back, I need tea.
Enjoy
Tea.
Right. So what do I need? I was looking at the new alchemy shit. Ooh. Oh, increase your health. What's this? Alchemical base. Black lotus. I don't believe I have any black lotus, do I? I need to better... Yeah, I need to go through my storage chest and better store everything so I figure out exactly what I've got. Oh yeah, I need to have a look at this compost thing. Maybe I can be growing crops that I don't have. Hang on. So there's a whole bunch of crafting stations that I haven't touched yet because I've advanced to the point where I've got them, but I haven't actually put them down. So an improved furnace, improved blacksmithing bench. Is that the same thing as... Yeah, that's thing... Yeah, just bigger. Okay. So iron... Yeah, more iron. Armorer's bench, religion, those are the temples. Sorcery. Okay, I don't have a sacrificial slab. Yeah, you can like get people and sacrifice them. It's creepy. Yeah, we should get like a full-on wizard's
so much
tower.
in this game, I swear I'm in the UK.
Sorry?
I said it rains so much in this game, it feels like I'm just in the UK.
Right. So what do the planters do?
They
They
grow plants.
Is it useful?
Yeah,
For
they're
growing
kind of
plants?
useful if you want to grow things. You can put if you make compost,
Uh-huh.
you can put compost in there with seeds, and then it will grow the plants that the seeds belong to. So like aloe and I know we've got some lotus plants over at ours somewhere. But yeah,
Good
kind
idea.
of helpful.
Also, you say compost weird.
Do I?
Yes.
It's my mixed nationality.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
I'm looking for aloe then. Thank you, Zendalore. Thank you very much, Zendalore. Yeah, what you up to, Umlaut?
I am exploring the Unnamed City. And I'm about to crawl up the tower and waggle my stick at that bat.
Ah, yes. Good, good.
Okay, I have tea.
Enjoy tea.
Also,
Uh-huh.
I'm getting a package delivered today.
Uh-huh.
And the delivery window is like 9 hours. And I'm like, can you not... Can you like just be a bit more precise than that, please?
Yeah.
It's a variety pack of various rotten fish.
You mean normal Norwegian delicacies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Savages.
Also, Duck, I sent you another message.
Not enough content
Okay,
on
I'm
the
gonna
ground.
click the message. Oh, look at the dog.
There we go.
It's an apology dog.
Compost heap. There we go. So what do you put in the compost heap? Meat?
It should say in the bottom, in the top right.
That's true. Some
I
plant
think it's
fibers.
bone meal, plant fibre, and rotten meat.
Yes, Billy, I got banned for 24 hours for showing my willy.
Hey, you.
Sorry, 1 minute.
I'm like, I have coffee and pancakes. I'm happy.
Yay. Look.
What?
What is the weirdest thing you've seen while skydiving?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I'm trying to think if I've seen anything unexpected in the sky. I don't think I have.
No UFOs.
No UFOs. I mean, there's a lot of weird people up there.
I know, you're up there, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I guess the weirdest thing you see is people being in places you don't expect them. Like they're trying to join your formation and they come tumbling through, like ass first in front of your face.
Like someone deploys a parachute and then suddenly they're upside down.
No, so they're trying to come get a handhold on you and your group of people, and they do it too fast and they hit the burble and they like a patch of dead air
Yeah,
and they
they spin.
go sprawling.
Guys,
That's always fun.
guys. Sorry to interrupt. So I just received this phone call and it was intense. The phone call was from so Lulu's on this nerve drug for her arthritis, and it's called gabapentin. And apparently, what happened was she was issued this 3-month prescription about a month ago, and so I was giving her the pills, and then the supplier. So I had to order it online. The supplier sent me an email saying that the vet made a mistake because apparently gabapentin is a human drug and it's on the list of controlled substances in the UK. And so what that means is that you're not allowed to write a repeat prescription for something like that. It's too whatever. It's not legal. So I basically sent an email yesterday evening to sort of go to the vet that wrote the prescription and say, what do I do? They told me this isn't allowed. And I just had this really intense phone call from a different vet, like their main office, essentially, because they've got like little branches everywhere. And the vet that was speaking to me sounded so angry. Like, not with me, but like it was a really intense, like, this prescription is, we'll get this fixed for you immediately. They wrote 30 tablets, but that's not right. We're going to give you like 90 or something to match the dosage. And she sounded so pissed off to like speak to me. But I think she was more angry at the original vet and it was being vented down the phone.
Sounds about right.
Probably. It's probably one of those, like, you shouldn't have made that fucking mistake in the first place.
Yeah. And I was being very, thank you for taking the time, thank you for doing this. And she was like, yes, of course, Yeah, it's really intense. I thought I was in trouble.
Did you end it and like, have a lovely day?
So gabapentin is a controlled substance for animals, I'm guessing.
I think it's for humans. It's a human drug.
Yeah, I know. I was on it for about 6 to 8 months, so
Oh.
I'm familiar with the drug.
Uh-huh.
So
Was it good?
Yeah, well, how was it?
It did nothing for me because, well, apparently just doesn't work with fibromyalgia. So
Yeah, so I just went back to plain old ecstasy.
Hmm.
so yeah, I got taken off of it because all it did for me was not really help with my pain at all, and it made me put on weight, which was just wonderful.
Yeah.
Not
My ex had fibro, and she was on what was it called? There's like a really powerful painkiller that's mixed into other painkillers sometimes. Is it codeine?
Codeine. Yeah, codeine and cocodamol. Yes, I have access to that as well.
Yes, and I took like half of one of her pills one day, and because I had a migraine, and she offered me one, and fuck, it just knocked me down. I was so.
Yeah, they do.
Opioids are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, the last time I had to take it because of a pain flare up, I was literally lying on the sofa just tripping for like 2 hours, and then I went to sleep. Helped, but the tripping side effects, and it just floors you. It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
So I only take them if I really, really can't cope with the pain that day.
Yeah, people react differently. Some people say it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
work for them at all, but for me, it's like this is fantastic. So I need to be really, really careful with it.
Thank you,
Amazing how we all
Lydeg.
react differently to medications. But no, I never had issues getting my prescription, so yeah, maybe it's something to do with how they dose it for animals.
Yeah, but so just the lady sounded so just. I thought I was in like the headmaster's office. I was in trouble for something.
It's probably just the whole process of it has just pissed them off that much today.
They also pointed out that the dosage was wrong because she gets a pill every 8 hours, but like I haven't been issued enough to make that last. So like she's like quadrupled the number of tablets.
Okay.
So you're going to be off your fucking tits for the rest of the month.
Well, I presume it's dosed for a creature that's 10 kilograms in weight, so it's going to do fuck all to a human, I presume.
90 tablets will certainly do something to a human.
Can't take them all at once now.
Oh dear. Boom, it says I'm trying to tempt the TOS. Why? Are drugs against the TOS?
Maybe.
Maybe.
How
But
dare
like-
you?
We're talking about drugs. We're talking
Sorry.
about medication, aren't we?
Sorry, let's. I can help us. The only drug that we need is Jesus.
Yes.
No, that's
Is he-
religion.
Is he the
Back
guy
off.
that sells you the drugs, your marijuana?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice guy down the pub.
it's the Spanish guy
Yeah.
on the back.
Long hair.
Okay, just trying to make some bone meal. Yeah. In the garden, I've got some pallets that were left over from all the bricks and the tiles that arrived from the for the roofing, and I asked if I could have them left behind because it's treated wood and you can make a compost heap out of them. And so at some point, I'm going to. I was trying to disassemble them with a hammer the other day, but they were really nailed in ridiculously tightly, so I couldn't get the nails out. So there's got to be a way. There's got to be a trick. But I'm going to build a compost heap.
Yay!
And I'm going to put some leaves in there because I'm in this position where I'm in Hove and there are these big trees next to the roads, like big, gorgeous trees. But in autumn, all the leaves come off, and of course they go down the hill, and of course they just immediately go, like pile up against the front of my place.
Of course.
And then it's like I've got like all the leaves just stacked up in every single crevice. Wait, where the fuck is it? So free compost, I guess.
I mean, you can't go wrong with free compost.
Yes, Koki, I've got a pry bar. I initially bought like a teeny weeny pry bar that was about the size of my hand. I was like, that's ridiculous. So I bought a big meaty pry bar. Compost.
It's average.
Yes.
Why is there bats in the evening?
Not really, Magnus. Why the what, sorry?
Why are there bats in the Every?
Because they took it over from the birds.
Bats are birds. They're just furry.
Oh, yeah.
What, they go to conventions?
me.
Flew over my head. Like the
Furry.
bats. Ah.
It's a furry joke.
I need to look into how is it that you ride around on horses? Where is that?
The saddle maker.
Yeah, settle.
Ah.
And you also need the animal.
Yeah, do you
Okay.
want to go and get a horse?
I think it's a good idea. Hang on.
Okay. I'm heading back to my base now, and there's horses up in the fields by me, so...
Could you direct me to that location, and I'll
Yeah,
explore it probably
I'll let
next
you know when
stream.
I'll let you know when I'm passing.
But like what grid? Sorry.
Oh, let me just go away from these
Thanks.
gorillas. Hang on, because they don't like me.
Something tells me jungles.
Yeah, I'm in the jungle at the minute. I was looking for a
So
Decato
to
priest.
the east,
No, to the north.
to the north. I've never been over there. Well, I did briefly on a teleport.
So you're looking at grid square G9.
Thank you very much. I'll mosey on over there at some point. See what I
Yeah,
can
no
see.
worries.
You going lore exploring?
Yes. So right now, yes, I'm going to. For now, trust what the stick is telling me. We'll see. Make some potions before I go and get murdered. Oh, I've already got a bunch.
Right, what's the stick telling you to do?
Well, the stick claims that it was thrown into the sewer when its advice became inconvenient for the ruling triumvirate in the city, and it's telling me that in the city, I might be able to find one of the original 3 rulers. I'm gonna head in that general direction,
Dun, dun, dun.
but it's gonna be challenging to survive. So, gonna bring my bedroll and fully equip both people. Need to get a different companion. Oh yeah, I need to take my truncheon, so if I can see someone with big tits who's got really good stats, I'll grab him.
Why are you trying to replace Dodge?
Well, Dodge is great and all, but he's got like a jittering stat on him, which means that he's not very good at taking damage, I think.
And he's got no tits.
And he's got no tits. Hang on. Fiber bindings. How do you make the better bindings?
Torturer's bench.
Torturers.
Isn't there?
There's a
Torturer's
torturers bench?
Torturer's bench?
Fucking hell.
I think I found mine, so I have no idea with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Torturer's bench. It's a bench for torturers.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you need that one for the iron truncheon as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Nervous Hawk will know.
Ooh, I can make some heavy armor. I think so, Jones. At least some of them. No, wait, iron. I've got iron weapons. I keep finding a few steel weapons. Can I make steel? Yes, I can make it, but I don't know. What does it require? Oh, is that it? Okay, so I can make steel weapons. Sweet. So steel pick. Let's get one of those. Where's a steel bar? Yeah, I need to get as much steel as possible smelting. Right. I think we need more iron. There we go. Oh, I see. I need the better wheel. The better wheel of pain. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. I will have to look into that. What's that?
I do not like the jungle. I need a break from it.
Okay, heavy armor, chat. Let's have a look. So here we go. This is medium armor. Now. Ooh. Nice. Journey complete the soldier. Let's have a look. So Tanner, journey complete, claim reward. Alchemist, claim reward. Yeah, so these are like the talent trees that you can follow. Armorer, Tinkerer. Thrall Taker, claim reward. Ooh. Purple Lotus Orb. Haven't done these. Where was it? Soldier. Sorcerer. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. A helmet and failed sorcerer's page. I'll read. Artificer. Acolyte. What was that? So craft a religious tool. Claim reward. So I'm just getting little bonuses. Where's Soldier? Soldier up here. So wear a piece of heavy armor. Sharp iron sword. Okay. Where do those rewards go? Glass. Presumably they're in my inventory. Right, so go to the alchemy table. Thank you, Quaker. Put the glass flask in the alchemy table.
Reading a pull request comment at work. Is yeetable an actual word?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it is now.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. What do they want to be yeetable?
A dependency we don't need anymore. And I'm all for that. You should yeet dependencies
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't need.
Yes. Make your
I-
yeet.
Like
I
children.
I will stick to my claim that yeet is the opposite and should be used regularly. It's the opposite of yoink.
I agree completely.
Yeah.
That's exactly true.
To yeet and to
Yoink.
yoink. Two opposites. Two sides of the same coin.
My pronouns are yeet yoink.
Ooh. What's this? The work is the product of a rushed or incompetent sorcerer with an imperfect understanding of the spell they were trying to articulate. Written in
Even the
blood as
Unnamed
black as
City,
the
Womble.
night, this page may also be dismantled for its previous ink. Sorry, say again?
Are you in the Unnamed City?
No, I'm back in my base trying to
Alright.
sort my rubbish inventory.
Good luck.
And also trying to claim a few rewards.
But yeah, if you see someone being followed by a conga line of skeletons, that's me.
Do you need some help, Umla?
No.
As long as you're okay. I don't know if I'd be able to help. Absolutely crap at doing anything like that.
What do I need?
I can distract. That's all I can do. I can take aggro and run away on my
I need more
horse.
thick leather. Go to the tanner over here. Thick leather.
Although my horse is getting really good at completely KOing people, so...
Forgive me, I think I'm dumb. How does one get thick leather?
Rhino hide, elephant hide.
Fucking hell, rhinos and elephants.
Mm-hmm.
I've only ever seen one of those from a distance.
Yeah, there's plenty round the Relic Hunter City.
I'll have a look, thank you. Alright. Cancel that. Right, so we're off. Let's go. I've got plenty of healing items. I'll start tracking my way westbound, chat, to go to the Unnamed City. I have with me this talking stick. Let's see if what it's saying is actually helpful. Before we go, we'll just quickly make sure we're on full food. Oh, make sure my companion has full food as well. So take some not gruel.
Also, is it yeeted or yoked?
Yeeted.
I
It's
think
like
it's
in the
yeeted.
past. Right, yeah, makes sense.
Get some water.
You yeeted the yeetable.
I don't know, Nurima, but my slaves
Yoked
don't
sounds
collect
like old biblical.
material.
And God yoked Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden.
Either that or it sounds like when you throw a coyote.
A very specific word for throwing coyote, yeah.
There was I think we talked about this before. There was actually an episode of CSI, either CSI or CSI Miami, where they found a guy in a fursuit dead in the middle of a desert. And of course, it went down a whole bunch of theories as to, oh my god, it's a murder and they dumped the body or whatever. But then it turns out the mystery is that the guy was basically, I think he was in a car or something, and he with some friends, and they chucked him out or something. He was drunk, and he was wandering around lost, and then a farmer shot him because they thought he was a coyote.
Okay.
That was it. They just saw a guy in a fursuit, like on all fours, because I think he was throwing up because he was sick. And they were like,
How
Cody,
does-
bang.
I wonder what the writing room is like at like season 8 of those shows.
Yeah.
And they've been through all the good
Yeah.
mysteries, and they're just like, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah. There was this one episode that was really critiqued when they needed to find like the shape of a weapon that had killed somebody, like a stab weapon, like a stabby weapon. And so they went and they poured, like, I don't know what it was, like ballistic gel or something, inside the stab wound so it would form the shape of the blade, and then they could look for the knife. That's not how it fucking works.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
It sounds perfectly reasonable.
No.
So stupid.
I'm getting a headache now.
Right. Oh, and there was one that was really fucking bizarre. I think this was CSI Miami, where they found they found a dead girl, but she was covered in goo, and it was like, oh my god, why is she covered in goo? And then it turns out that it's goo from like an anaconda, and you think, what the fuck? And it turns out like drug smugglers were storing drugs inside a giant anaconda, which somehow was getting back and forth through customs or something, full of drugs. And the anaconda escaped, and that's how their drug operation was revealed. But I'm like thinking, surely, like, the logistics of moving this massive fucking animal back and forth continually, just make little packets and fucking, you know, like use like something far less conspicuous.
Don't teach people how to smuggle drugs on Twitch. Come on, come on.
I've already been banned once. You don't need to go down this road.
There's also a movie called Cutaway,
Uh-huh.
where
Do they in fact cut something away?
yeah. You gotta cut away all the bullshit, man. And but they smuggle drugs by jumping out of planes, like skydiving and flying in with the drugs before they land.
Right.
So the authorities can never catch them, because when the plane lands, the drugs are no longer aboard. And they land like directly on the rooftop parties where the drugs are supposed to be drugged. And then using that money to train for the big skydiving competition. Yeah.
Does one of them have like a change of heart that, oh no, drugs are bad?
No, he's the main like bad guy is like fully committed.
Yeah.
He's called Redline because he pulls his parachute really low. And then Jack Handsome from the FBI has to infiltrate this ring and bust them. But then he falls in love with the sexy skydiving chick. Yeah.
Your aim is terrible.
Is that you?
And don't piss off my thrall. She's got a big sword.
Shut up! It's nothing like Point Break. Okay, so it's a little bit like Point Break.
Do you guys ever watch that YouTuber Jenny Nicholson or Jenny Nichols?
I think so.
She does these great sort of like sarcastic talks about things like theme parks or whatever. But recently she did this long form video where she was talking about this you know, Twilight, when it got super popular with vampires and shit. Like basically like a vampire, like a knockoff, almost like a student project with like a fraction of the budget. And it was fascinating because obviously they've got barely any money and they've got like the whatever actors they can get and their friends starring in it. And it's just unintentionally hilarious in so many ways. Like they've got the actor, but also they sing the soundtrack, and also they do all the marketing and run the website. Like amateur film production. Okay, that was the tower that I went to, so that's where I'm going over there. And they did the scene where it was like the vampire scene. We got a new student in the class. Please, everyone welcome him. It's like a foreign exchange student, and of course it's the vampire who sparkles. Or I think there's succubus in this case, because legally distinct Twilight. But then, like, it's set in uni. Like the idea of having like a transfer student and everyone be nice to him. It's like they're in uni.
Yeah, no one's even gonna notice him starting. It's like,
Yeah. Incubus, sorry.
Weird.
Thank you, Rumloud.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I made a number.
oh,
The Star Wars review, the Star Wars Hotel is the best video
Yeah.
that she's. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's the one I've seen.
It's so good. And the one person in the room who's actually doing like a review of the thing, they stick her behind a decorative pole during
Yeah.
the
Stick it behind him. The fact that there's even seats that are blocked by the pillar.
blocked by a pillar.
Yeah, it's just incredibly poor design.
And it's not a structural pillar in the restaurant, it's just like a decorative one, so it's just there to
Yeah.
block someone's view. Oh, it's great.
What are they doing with that? They closed it down.
Uh-huh.
Yes, what are they doing with that? Have they done anything, or are they just shit?
Well, this was years ago, wasn't it? Surely it's long gone.
It depends, because I think they were after it closed down, they were using it as something for the staff.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I don't know if it's just been fully pulled down, reimagined, or what.
Damn it.
I
those
heard
joining-
they wrote it off.
For those joining the
So,
chat,
I'm
I'm on
imagining
my
getting
way to
pulled
the
down.
Unnamed City. I'm
It's also
trying to
very
find my
much
way in.
single-use structure, so it's hard to sort of reconfigure to something else.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the problems she mentioned in her review. Because it's all built in one way to accommodate a very set number of guests, they can't adapt it. They can't bring in more people to drop the price or whatever. I can't see shit. What's that? Ah, dear. So I know I'm a broken record, but the solar thing is so cool. I'm glued to it. Stone. I'm just glued to the solar output and seeing all the.
Why have you glued yourself to a solar output, you
Yeah.
silly bastard? Surely
And-
that makes the efficiency go down.
Yeah. And last night I was looking at the documentation that the solar panel installers gave me, and I need to pick an electricity tariff, you see? And so I think I've picked the right one. And so essentially it's a fixed rate tariff, which means the price is set for 12 months for any kilowatts of energy that I send to the grid with my solar panels. So it's not spectacular. It's only like about 12 pence per kilowatt. There is like a flux thing. There's a different tariff, but that goes up and down. So if you send money to the grid when it's like valuable, you get more money back. Like if it goes up to like 30 pence. But unfortunately, they're not accepting any more customers for that type of tariff because of market volatility due to the American-Iran war. So I might have no choice but to just pick the fixed rate one with another provider for 12 months, and then hopefully when the war is over, then if things have calmed down. Thank you, TK. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just...
Don't hold your breath.
Yes,
no,
when
just
things
in
calm
case.
down, yes.
Yeah. To be honest, knowing Womble, as soon as he picks the fixed one, the war ends.
Yes, yeah.
I think there's a sandstorm coming.
Oh shit. Yes, Raptor. So what happens is your solar panels will charge your battery. So there's a device called an inverter, which is taking the electricity from the solar panels and determining where it goes. And so the inverter, when the batteries are full, I mean, you can program it. It's got lots of settings on it that I'm reading, but it will start shipping energy to the grid, and you get pennies for it.
Does it have a vibrate setting?
Yeah. You might be right about the sandstorm. I see it coming. Fuck. I'm not in a good place right now. Fuck. Can you survive the sandstorm if you just bandage?
No.
Gotta get my bedroll down.
Just find a small spot or an alcove or something.
Is that all it takes?
Gives
As
you
long
some
as you have
protection.
decent cover.
I'm gonna rush the wall.
Like I'm in one of the towers. I've got a single bar on my home meter, and it's doing little damage, but I don't think it's going to kill me.
Just worrying more about the mobs rather than the sandstorm right now. Can't see anything.
Yeah, the sandstorm likes to do that.
Just gonna run, press myself against the wall. I've got nothing, no cover, no nothing. Oh no, I've got full cover, I think. But yes, chat. So, yeah, as mentioned, so you don't get much back. It's nothing amazing, but just any extra energy that you stockpile and you don't need, it just goes up to the national grid. And sorry, after you.
So I know that bag has sort of an app or at least a system that's flexible enough so you can set like charging to be done when of his car if he has like an electric one to be done at like night when the
Yes.
prices are lower. That's also a thing you can save a lot on.
Exactly that.
So
Yes.
it doesn't just charge when the prices are really high in the afternoon.
Yes. So the prices seem to be, it depends on your tariff, but the prices appear to be higher between 4 and 7 in the evening, so the peak time, and they get super duper low between 1 in the morning and I think 5?
So if you can, like, if it's enough for you to charge your car during that period, you can save a lot in the long term by just a system that does that.
It'll charge my petrol car.
Well, that'd be nice.
You just have it plugged into the 12 volt. Yeah, that's
Right.
how that works.
So you're telling
car will do the rest.
everyone to stick a 12 volt lead into their gas tank.
Yes, and then also connect that to your house current. Yeah, like
Yeah.
your yes, do that and then sue me, I guess.
I've heard
This is not
smoking
advice.
also
This is
works.
a joke.
Yeah, make sure that you're clear on that.
This
in
is not
case.
financial advice. I just like the stock.
So chat, look at this. Fucking hell. The Unnamed City, the entrances just have so many dead. I wonder if it's spilling out from the city? Or trying to get in when the doors were closed? Don't know.
Umla,
Hmm.
you know the teleporter things everybody's building?
Yeah.
How do you unlock?
That's a stone. Let's see what it says. For those who are not familiar with Conan Exiles, I've got a bracelet on. It turns out its original purpose was to keep about. It's like a geotagging thing for the slaves that used to be part of this empire, so they can't leave the exiled lands without death. So hang on. This stone thinks I'm a slave. Let's see what it says. Hang on.
You have come as bidden to the heart of our empire. Behold the glory of our capital, where the triumvirate rules. Take heart, bonded one, for in time the Black Spires will come to be your home. We have made a place for your people here, and we welcome them. Take your time to wander the boulevards and admire the stonework. Your bond will warn you when you approach forbidden territory.
Yeah, they welcome you only as slaves. Slaves and indentured servants, essentially. So we're at something called the Dawn Gate. The archives. That's where we were bidden to go, I believe. Let's bring out the stick, see what it says. So for those who didn't see me do it... Oh, why don't we build it? The stick it told me to go here to look for one of the members of the Triumvirate that they were cozy with. Fuck yeah! Look at this. We'll keep exploring.
Then I'll go and have a little rummage. Yeah, don't worry. I've got the seems to be up on my second screen. Oh, there we are. Oh, you should come. You should definitely come visit the Bridge City. You'd like it.
Okay.
Just need to make my thralls some better looking armor.
Attack from behind. Take him out. Dodge is doing a good job tanking most of them. I can handle this location now, it seems. There we go. Whew. Yeah, we stood no chance back when we started. So at the start of the game, we ran in a straight line to the city. I didn't know why. Tom just had us follow him in a straight line, and we ended up at a map room with a ghost of a giant who spoke of things that I didn't understand. So now that I'm playing it a bit more naturally, it's the staff that directs me to this place. It's the staff and its demon which tells me to go to the archivist. Oh look, relic hunters, humans. So that's the archives down there. There they are. Sorry, 1 minute. I'm just getting a message from my brother. I just need to read it just in case it's important. Let's have a look. Hang on. Right, let's keep exploring. Again, sorry for those joining the stream. I'm inside a fallen empire. Its capital city, with carpet. Well, Conan was here. He said it stank of sorcery, so he left. Who are they? Multiple relic hunters. What are they doing down there? They're in a little alcove. Can we drop down and get out again? Jesus, hear that roaring.
So I finished the early access part of Subnautica 2.
Ooh.
Verdict?
I think it's pretty damn solid so far. I mean, it still lacks a lot of polish, but not as much as Subnautica 1 did. And there's a lot of like story content there so far. Like, yeah, I quite enjoyed it.
When you see lack of polish as not as bad as Subnautica 1, do you mean Subnautica 1 full release or early access?
Early access, definitely.
Right.
Back in a second. Relic Hunter's Journal. Forget it. It's too dangerous. That's what I told them. No one cared, of course, and now here we are, looking for some godforsaken treasure, long since forgotten, and all we have to go on is the rambling of that old fool. Below the path, the archive, over and over. Bah! Below the path. Unfortunately, I know where it is because Tom led us straight there. It's over there. Let's keep fighting our way in that direction. There they come. Right. Hit, then try to sunder you. Whoops, that fucked up. Sunder. That's stammer. It's stagger even. No. Let's get him. Ouch. Put that away and kick. Damn it. Gonna look cool. Fall, you bastard. Ah, fuck it. Now I'm gonna fall. Alright. Come on. Oh, well done, Dodge. Right. Dodge alright? See if he runs back up in a second. Yeah, typical try to be cool moment. It doesn't work. Yeah. Just drop my stuff here. What am I getting? What am I... Shit. Dodge. How many did you pull? Dodge. Son of a bitch. Raise my fucking shield. Dodge. How many did you fucking pull? Fuck. God, we're getting creamed here. Can't seem to handle two of them at the same time. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Cut it. Right, then deal with the other two. Cool, we're good. Shitting hell, shitting hell. Right. Oh, fuck. That was your fault. Right. Anything of note? Grab what we might need that could be useful. Ooh, steel reinforcement. It's quite heavy, though. What is this? Elixir of Enduring. Increases armor. Drink that. Where did it go? Some hops, some fur, my iron truncheon. Hang on to that. Right. Ooh. These skeletons in the city have quite some nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Womble, be on the lookout for glowing green stones.
Glowing what, sorry?
Green stones.
Green stones.
Because they're all around the cities and it gives you the voice.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you. Right. Oh, is that the amphitheatre maybe? Conan says he saw an amphitheatre where battles were being reenacted. It looks like an amphitheatre, maybe. No, maybe they're just stairs, not seating arrangements. Okay, so the archivist was over here. Shit, I'm getting corruption. Yeah, it's stank of sorcery. Shit. There we go, so long as we check them carefully. Slowly and steadily, keep clearing. Silver dust, more heavy padding. All of that will be useful to make heavy armor for my thralls, but it is quite heavy. So hand most of it over to Dodge, if you can handle that. Okay, can I touch that stone safely? I think it's part of some sort of teleport system. Or already attuned. This is where Tom led us. We came here, we couldn't fight anything, so we just ran. And then we went into this glowy room that I did not understand. Tom was looking for something. I think it was the ability to teleport between bases, maybe? But this area is far more important. Okay, what's this? Radium gem and glowing essences. Whoops. Okay, here we go. So for those joining the stream, this place, it's the archive, and it's so one of the former leaders, a triumvirate, so 3 leaders working together. The former leaders of the Giants' Empire. Conan said he was looking for a woman called... Hang on. Razma? What was her name? Razma of Shen. And she led a party of Shemites here. Her countrymen. And this is where her trail went cold. Conan found all the countrymen dead. And no sign of Rasma. Yeah, this is what we saw before. Ha.
Oh, look at this place.
That's the
I
stick.
haven't seen such a mess since the fall of Volusia. And look, the archivist. Oh, sorry-looking shade that he is. He can probably tell us something about the current situation. Besides, he used to be thick as thieves with my old master. Together, they created that bracelet you're wearing. He might be able to tell you how to get rid of it. Just don't believe anything he says about me.
Okay. So that was the demon in the staff, you see. Scrolls. Scrolls and corpses. So it's a ghost of one of the giants. Where's my notepad? I will need this. Hang on. What does he say? The button seems kind of touchy. No? Yes? I have to stand in a certain place?
And you can find a black cat.
There.
Do not be afraid, bonded one. I am just a shadow, a whisper of what once was. Before the fall, when this kingdom raised knighted pillars of black stone to the sky, I was called the Archivist.
Okay.
Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human? There is only one chance, and a very slim one at that. You must assemble the items of power that were present at its creation. The diadem of the Giant Kings, the mask of the Witch Queen, the tears of two races, the star of the champion, the heart of the sands, the shining trapezohedron, and the serpent ring of Set. I fear I set you an impossible quest, human.
Only got some of those. The diadem, the mask of the witch something? Was it the Witch Queen? The tears of the two races, the heart of the sand, the what was it? The trapezium of something. Trapezium of something, and the serpent ring of Set.
The diadem of the Giant Kings was once worn upon the brow of the Priest King. He fell in battle with Tyros, the Deathbringer, in the battlefields of the north. More than that, I cannot say. The Priest King was the most passionate and most volatile among us. I fear his downfall will not have been a simple matter.
Okay, so one of the three members of the Triumvirate died in battle to the north. I'll come back on the stream and take proper notes for later. So he's directing me to go to the north to find the site of that battle.
The Witch Queen of Lemuria was our great enemy in the dying days of our race. Her people came to us as refugees, but even as they took our succor, they plotted our downfall. She was present at the creation of the bracelet, lending her power to ours. Her fate is unknown to me, but she always ruled from her city in the swamp to the east.
Okay, so the Lemurian, so the human city to the east, and it's an opposing queen. So back in the days when the giants and the humans worked together, they assisted with the creation of the bracelets? Seems weird to me. The bracelets were used to enslave humans, but I guess things were different back then. So go to the east to find her mask.
The tears of two races were simple to obtain when we performed the ritual. We simply took our tears and combined them. But who is left to weep for both races? Although tales persist of Tyros the Deathbringer, he was born of both races. Our blood mingled with theirs. Perhaps his tears could be enough to fulfill the requirement. Obtaining them would be quite the feat.
So in battle to the north, the tears of two races. Yes, Sleepy, Nvidia. Thank you, Kai's Charon and the chicken guy.
The star of the champion lies buried beneath the sands of the arena in the east. I remember well the day that Tyros killed the mighty dragon. He wept to defeat such a noble creature. He placed the star upon its brow. As far as I know, there it remains.
I found the arena. It's a ruin. Apparently it was part of a festival that the giants would run. They would take the people from the city down the slave road, around the river, to the arena. My bracelet chimed and told me the story of it, because it assumed I was there to clear the slave pens. So I can find it, north of my base.
The heart of the sands, or simply the
Ah.
Scourge Stone, was an artifact of power. The Priest King used it to create a weapon, the Sandstorm, that he swore would be our salvation. He gave it to the War Maker to unleash upon our enemies. As far as I know, it was destroyed in the attempt. But perhaps the War Maker has more insight.
I found a fragment of this Scourge Stone in one of the crocodiles, and a raving maniac in a temple to the southeast told me where I might find the other two pieces. I assumed that the hostile Lemurians had stolen it and used it against the giants, but if what he says is true, then the giants tried to deploy it against their enemy and perhaps buried their own city.
The Serpent Ring of Set. It was our most powerful artifact. It was kept in a tomb beneath this city, and then one day, a human came. He had all the words and signs of power. He passed through every ward and trap we had put in place. He took the Serpent Ring of Set, and he left. If you wonder why you wear the bracelet, wonder no more. It must have been this man who called himself Tohamon. Dedicate yourself to recovering the other artifacts. You will not recover the Serpent Ring of Set as long as you are trapped in this empire. Perhaps it will be enough.
So I presume he's the final boss. I presume he's the final architect of the exiled lands and the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, I don't know how many people are here, but a lot of people are being shipped here with these slave bracelets. Interesting that he said a human came. He didn't say, oh, his name's Tothamon. He knows his name, obviously. I wondered if perhaps the staff in my possession, if his old master was Tothamon and he worked with the archivist here, but maybe not. Maybe Tothamon is just an outsider. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, okay, this makes way more sense. All of this makes so much more sense now that I'm doing the story slowly.
When you have the artifacts, you must place them on the receptacle north of here. Once you have filled this vessel with the artifacts of power, it will create a keystone. To remove your bracelet, all that is required is to touch it with the keystone. And then, mortal, you will be free. But freedom will mean giving up all that these lands have come to offer you. So choose wisely.
Hardly. It just means we'll be able to go to and from freely, like Conan is doing.
How did I die? I was betrayed by your kind, in a place called the Circle of Swords. I went in good faith to meet the Witch Queen. She had promised peace. I was cut down. My bones were left to rot in the wind. And yet, my spirit has always belonged to the Archives, human. And so, I am here. And here, I shall remain.
So there's only one member of the Triumvirate left. So the Priest King and the Archivist were both killed in the war. The War Maker to the south is still alive.
Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human? There is only one
Right.
chance. And a
Okay.
very slim one at
Quickly have a
that.
drink.
You
Oh,
must
it's
assemble
Umlaut,
the
Jesus.
items of power that
Hang
were
on.
present at its creation. The diadem of the Giant Kings. The mask of the Witch Queen.
Okay.
The tears of two races. The star of the champion. The heart of the sands. The shining trapezohedron. And the serpent ring of Set. I fear I set you an impossible quest, human.
Okay, so again, all of this makes a lot more sense now. For those joining the stream, this one of the leaders of the old giant empire, or whatever they are, I think there might be aliens now that I saw that. But they're talking about the void and traveling through it. Yeah, here's the representation of their empire. Here's their capital. Right. So yeah, these are the barriers that we cannot cross that mark their territory, but also where we simply cannot go whilst wearing the slave bracelet. So the volcano is included. Okay. So, find the pieces, the artifacts that were present when the slave bracelets were first created, and then we should be able to remove them. Right. Very cool indeed. Hello.
Hello.
I understand more about the story now.
I understand more about the story now.
What did you understand?
So, it turns out that the Unnamed City was buried by the sounds of it when the Warmaker, one of the 3 and last surviving members of the triumvirate leadership caste, he used the sandstorm against the Lemurian enemies to the east, the humans that had a capital here. And it sounds like it backfired horribly and buried the empire.
Yeah, he's just met the archivist. I've had to wait in a queue to get the fucking
Sorry.
to retrieve stuff from him.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so the 2 other members of the leadership caste, one was eliminated in negotiations with the humans, and the other one went to the north where he died in battle against some human, half giant hero. And so by the sounds of it, the archivist is earnestly telling us that if we wish to remove the bracelet, we need to, with a great deal of difficulty, gather the artifacts that were there when it was made. And he's given me a whole bunch of directions to travel in to find the pieces that I need.
Correct.
Cool.
There's also a little bit of extra knowledge about the sandstorm. There was also a way to remove the corruption from the land. It's not a normal sandstorm. It's like a magical sandstorm that scours your flesh, rips you apart.
Yeah.
And clears the corruption of the land. Because they were doing a lot of icky stuff in these ancient.
So, where's Shen? What's her name?
Shen?
Razma of Shen. This was her last known location before her party of Shemites were cut to pieces. She was here, now she's not.
You'll find more knowledge, I believe.
Yeah. She's presumably on the same hunt, so I'm guessing we're going to bump into her at some point. Maybe Conan as well, because he's hunting her. All roads lead to Tothamon.
Yeah. Not Tothamon, Photomon.
Tothamon?
He is a Phot.
I see. No, cool. Very cool. And
Yeah, there's still more to explore.
yeah, and Tom, I like how I found that demon in the staff as you directed. Yeah.
I initially wanted you to skip that because it's so much work and you have to just randomly know that it's a tower. It doesn't even look like a tower.
Yeah, that's a flaw, I think.
I just got it because I was exploring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, look, climb. And I see the name.
Yeah.
And later on, I see the staff. And I connected the dots from there.
Yeah.
But it's so much effort for, just go to the archivist, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if my words will ever reach the developers of Conan Exiles, but if you're looking for something to add to your next patch.
The devs that originally made the story, I don't even think they're working on this anymore.
Well, literally there's an update patch. Someone's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so if my words ever reach them, you need a way to direct players from the dregs to the Tower of the Bat, because the text Tower of the Bat will only appear when you reach the very summit of it. So most people will probably never realize until they actually literally get there randomly.
Just stick a statue of a bat on the top or something.
Yes, actually. Yeah, some visual distance cue. Or maybe have the location marker appear soon. Or maybe have a small map like like a treasure map with a little picture of it.
I originally think this was going to be a single player game and it's just converted into a multiplayer game. And it did kind of hit off the multiplayer. And I know you said the multiplayer is shit,
Yeah.
but the multiplayer is the only reason why the game is still alive
Sure.
and played to this day.
All the
And,
same.
it has its back in the day when I was playing, when the game was new. There was this kind of DayZ type of vibes where everybody was just exploring and trying to find out what the story is, while you had your player, the whatchamacallit? No, the players were enemies.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like DayZ at some point. You were carrying like your armor, and if you lose your armor here, it's a big hit.
Yeah.
Because resources are doubled and the shit dropping everywhere. But back then, resources weren't really easy to get, so you had the fear of players, and the player interaction was also very interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's friendly players, there's not friendly players. You can talk in game, so it became a little bit like DayZ, and that's why I got initially attached to this game.
Yeah.
That aspect is completely gone in here because we're just playing a single player game.
Yeah. I, in my personal opinion, this game is solo, duos, or 3 people tops. No more.
Yeah, I don't think. I think 3 people is already too much.
Yeah. This is obviously, like, it's not built for multiplayer in a narrative, like a keep everyone on the same level sense.
And the PvP is, I guess, multiple player, but it's like griefing PvP. There's no gain from interaction. Sure, they added this trading system in, which is nice, I guess. But the best defense in this game is offense. It's a massive issue because as soon as somebody makes a fucking altar and there's a massive god that could be on your doorstep, the best defense is get rid of the altar, get rid of the base, get rid of the people. And you get this griefing type of PvP whereby demolish the opponent, otherwise they could kill you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you summarized it well. Griefing PvP is a really good term to describe. It's just not fun PvP.
No, it's not fun. It's nice.
Yeah.
Rust has it too, but at least you have the option to coexist, and there's a lot of roleplay possibilities, I guess. And I don't know the raiding is kind of cool. If you don't have offline protection, it's probably just everybody's gonna offline raid, and it's the same as goofy PvP, but
Yeah. But yeah, I think mostly for those who are listening right now, wondering, do I get this game? I'd say the answer is yes, but solo, duos, or triples only. Don't play it mass multiplayer with 4
well,
people.
I kind of disagree.
You disagree?
Because you can't just go with 2 people in a multiplayer server. There's hundreds of people. So
okay, yeah, that's not what I meant. Sorry, like I meant play your story, solo, duo, or 3, no more.
I initially started on an official server and did the entire story on an official server. I did find 1,000 explosives while the max stack is 10 on the beach because of a hacker. But that's.
But
yeah,
my point is, you didn't play it through with 20 people in your party.
No, I did it completely solo. I did everything is soloable, and it's, in my opinion, more enjoyable.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry.
Well, everything is kind of better with friends, but like I'm like, we're playing Conan. It's brute. Yeah, having friends is weakness. I was really role playing.
It doesn't work having another brute level 60 coming in. Yeah, solo. Literally, there's only one staff that drops from the fucking dungeon of Set or whatever. Drake, sorry. So if you've got a party of 10, only one guy is going to continue the story?
Well, the story is not the main point, I guess. For
you get my point. It's not built around having lots of people.
That's why I initially think the game was meant to be a single-player open-world game.
Oh shit, we're leaving.
I didn't think you
Sure.
would initially find it interesting, this game.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I,
growing
I,
on me.
I never thought you would get into this game. I never, like, not to, well, maybe the first time I tried to make you play this game.
Yeah.
But, you know us, we just get, the presentation that we give you all the time is absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
Hey, woman, come play, let's go, do this,
Yeah.
do this, drink the potion, let's go.
Well, you saw it, didn't you? Like, you can't drag someone into liking something.
No. We tried
Conversely,
to many times.
yeah, just like I apologize for dragging you into multiplayer Cosmeteer. You can't drag someone into...
I really like that game.
Oh, you
though.
did?
Yeah, I really like that game.
I thought you guys weren't into it because I was kind of dragging you from point to point.
No, I really like that game.
Okay.
That was enjoyable. I kind of missed it. I was like, why are we not doing more of this? But
Okay, sorry, I thought it didn't pass the vibe check.
No, I really like that game. The game has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play it more on the Steam Deck, but it's kind of shit on the Steam Deck.
Oh, really?
The clicking and buttons. So I never really tried it anymore. When I'm on PC, I'm always doing something else. But I got this whole list of games still to play. And
So I thought it was great. I thought the only thing that was difficult was that I was trying to learn the basics while at
Yeah.
the same time trying to find like the niche within the team, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish there was more roles that I can play in the Cosmic here. And I think that it's possible you can play roles.
Yeah, like a
Like-
factory ship.
Yeah. I think I definitely want to try that more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like different
Good
weapons, rail guns and lasers come in later when you unlock them.
Yeah.
Or someone that does the EM
Yeah,
to disable shit, and another one does just
Thank
the
you,
damage,
Angel,
and another
thank
one
you.
is a factory or repair.
Yeah, a repair ship that just pulls along.
So
Or
I,
even a heavily armoured one that can, like, pull up during a fight.
So I have a question, sorry, while I'm standing here before I run on. So speculation, why do you think there are so many skeletons crammed around the doors and on the floor of the Unnamed City?
Maybe you missed it, because there's definitely
Former
little-
slaves. Yeah, he hasn't found other stuff in the city. He only found the archivist.
We spoke to the War Master before I understood who he was.
Oh, you-
okay, then explain why was the sandstorm made?
The sandstorm was made by the War Master using the Scourge Stone, a powerful artifact that existed in a holy site to the southeast.
correct.
And it was deployed against the enemies by the Warmaker, or at least that was
Why,
its
why would he
purpose.
deploy them against enemies?
Because they were in a war against the Lemurians to the east, which were humans who grew resentful of the giants.
Yes, and how do you get rid of someone?
You... What?
How, the Lemurians were warring against the ancients, right?
Yes.
How do you get rid of someone in your home?
In your home,
Yeah,
you throw them out. Oh!
exactly.
Fuck! You don't... These are people thrown out of the city.
Those are the casualties of the war.
But my point is, why are they stacked up against the door?
Because that's the entrance to the capital.
Did they just lead them out and
This is
execute
this
them?
is the Ravliskin gate, basically.
Yeah.
The entrance to what is it called? In Northrend?
yeah, Ice Crown.
Yes, this is the entrance to Icecrown for them.
Yeah. But
I
I'm-
believe.
yeah.
I'm not entirely sure because I'm not sure if this is exactly explained, but this is what you're looking at is the entrance.
Yeah.
Sure, but I'm trying to wonder, like, did these people, when the sandstorm hit, panic and flee out of the city, only to be cut down by the flesh-eating sandstorm?
Well, it is a what do you call that? A funnel. So you're
Yeah.
gonna end up
Yeah,
more bodies
sure.
there, I guess.
It also could be, if it's just the entrance, it could have been they just threw them out immediately and just left them to rot as more of a message.
Yeah, stacked up against the fence, like the siege of the Romans that Caesar did.
A bit more specific.
There was this famous siege where they surrounded one of the Gallic villages with a big siege thing, and they let out all the women and children, and the Romans refused to let them pass,
Right.
so they just died in front of the walls. It was horrific.
There's a minor detail because it's called the Dawn Gate where you're at, and you're facing. If you look at the gate, you're facing west. The enemies come from the east.
Yes.
The Dawn Gate connects
Oh.
to the road, so
Maybe it's just an army. Maybe that's all it is.
yeah, it's an army trying
Yeah.
to get into the city.
Very cool. Okay, I'm heading back with the knowledge that I've
There's also
acquired.
a cool little detail as they were updating the game. More areas were implemented, and if you go east to the jungle got later added to the game. But you can see the totems that were supposed to keep you inside the
Is
area
that what it is?
were broken.
I saw
And
that.
that's how they update the area, and then you're allowed to go past that.
Oh my god! I thought it was. Yeah, I saw that. I thought, oh, I wonder if their empire expanded or something. Because yeah, the old barriers are still there. That's fun.
Attention to detail. They could have just deleted the totem
Yeah.
and increased the area, but they didn't.
That-
They destroyed the totems.
Yeah, they made them crumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That is cool. Lots of little attention to detail. Okay. I will say this though. This sounds a bit strange. This isn't Conan. Like, this bears next to no resemblance to the Conan film that I saw from 1982.
Yeah, but is the Conan film a representation of the book?
I don't know about
Yeah.
the book. Is this the book?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know, but it's like fucking making Lord of the Rings series. Is this Lord of the Rings? No,
With
it's
you.
just another fucking fan making their own interpretation of a shit fucking series. But you know, like whatever.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
Have you seen The Rings of Power season 1 and 2?
I have.
You have? What did you think?
I have my shit opinion.
Good. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, you loved it, didn't you? Because you got
I
shit
didn't
taste. You
love
said.
it. I was like, it's fine, whatever. Yeah, go look cool in Unnamed City. Yeah, great. The character in the story was like, okay, I guess, whatever. It didn't make much sense. Didn't really follow that much of the audiobook.
Uh-huh.
But you know, I love everything Lord of the Rings. You know, like, but I'm not a fan that's like, you are not sticking to the book.
Yeah.
Autism, I can't. I don't care. It's like
I get you.
their representation of Lord of the Rings, and it sucked. You know,
Yeah.
and it sucked because of money, probably.
Hmm.
Because they prioritize, being open to everyone, not just Lord of the Rings fans. So nobody likes it.
Yeah. I thought it was awful. Just like, I'm not even familiar with Lord of the Rings. I just thought on its own it was terrible.
Yeah, the story itself is not good, but I
Well-
love the armor. Actually, the armor is also fucking bad.
The armor.
Yeah, like all of these fucking props is such fucking cheap, and they put so much money in. Where did the money go?
Yeah. I think a very minor point that I brought up is the bit that, is this season 1 or 2? I can't remember. It must be season 1 when Galadriel is all like, the enemy grows in strength every day or something. When, from her perspective, she hasn't seen an orc in like 500 years or something.
Yeah, but they know Sauron is about.
No,
so
but yeah,
she
they-
knows the growing presence is there, I guess.
No, all she knows, and this was like quite a while into the series, is that there's some plot that's happening in the Southlands. That's it.
Yeah, but she's a paranoid motherfucker.
But like she's saying,
She saw the
yeah.
symbol of Sauron somewhere in the fucking anvil all over. Why is she all the way up north anyway? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know anything, man. To be fair, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just fucking eating popcorn. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I guess I am the target audience.
But if anything, I think with Rings of Power, I think they would have done a better, or it would have been cooler if perhaps they made it so that that's her damage. They sort of called her out on it a little bit more. Like, as you say, like, she's obsessed with Sauron. And they did a little bit, but like really lean into it to the point that she's so fucking fucked up in the head that she's unreliable. But no, they turn up and like, oh, she's right. The Yorks are right here.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's pretty bad. But I'm like, whatever. I don't want to go into much because my opinions are fucking shit.
Self-awareness there. I don't want to talk about it 'cause my opinions are bad.
I watch so much shit. I'm like, I don't know. It's probably because of all
Thank
the
you,
shit tier
Swarthy.
animes I watch. I'm so used to shit.
What? You can't fucking. Yeah,
Yeah,
Soviet, you should watch
what's
anime.
your favourite shit tier anime then?
Yeah.
Ooh, my favorite shit tier anime.
It's a difference between garbage and trash.
Okay.
It's okay to like trash. It's just you should stay away from the garbage because that's garbage. But
What's
trash
garbage?
Is fine. Garbage is just anything that's just low quality, just
Yeah, but
bad.
sure, but like, what's anime that's garbage? Go.
Like One Punch Man season 3.
Oh my god.
Is that the guy that looks like an
my
egg?
God, Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
in
it.
season 1, they have like fights that are so cool, so highly animated. You're like, what the fuck? And then in season 3, it's a PowerPoint presentation. Like they couldn't even get bother to make someone walk down the hill. They just dragged them like with your fucking movie program. They just hold the picture and drag him down the hill. You know, that's what they did in order to animate the scene. It's
But
crazy.
it's efficient, Tom.
Yeah, it's 100% efficient.
You got to think that they got to make so many of these shows, Tom. You're not thinking about the animation like difficulties here.
Yeah, that is garbage. That is not shit tier. That's garbage.
And
So
no one will
trash-
notice.
But shit tier is like I'm a vending machine in another world.
Yeah, that's trash. That's great.
I'm not watching that, by the way. I'm like, when I read that title, I am not watching.
Like that's garbage, but trash is like when you have really cool but pointless fights and lots of anime titties. That's trash because it's genuinely not like good, but it's still enjoyable to watch.
Like an 80s action movie.
Yeah.
Or SovietWomble straight.
What? Sorry?
So what?
What did you say?
I said your hair looks nice.
Right.
So what's your current objective then now in the game?
Well, so now that I've learned all about that, I've got I know that I need to find these artifacts. I also know
Right.
from the crazy man in the temple to the southeast that I've got one piece of the Scourge Stone, and then I can find the other two pieces. One was with some pirates to the far east, and the other one was, I can't remember. I'd have to read my notes. Hang on.
I don't remember that location name.
Paturo. Oh, a passage that the Lemurians used when they went to war against the ancients. But that's a bit vaguer, so I'm not sure. I might have to speak to him again. But anyway, so I've got a lead on the Scourge Stone fragment, so that might be a good place to start.
So the Lemurians, you know where they live, right?
The archivist told me they're somewhere to the east in their capital, under the command of the former witch something.
The bitch king.
Yeah.
Witch queen.
So basically, they stole the Scourge Stone eventually. So you just have to explore there, I guess.
Sounds good. I've got a lead.
I think it's also best for you to go to jungle.
Into an alligator?
It was in a tomb of a guy, and I can presume the alligator ate the tomb.
The entire tomb?
I guess so.
Galaman's tomb.
That's the one. I thought it was the titty cave, because some titty ghost led me in there. And I know what I like.
The Titty Cave.
The titty cave.
Right.
Right.
She must have been awful as a kid. Like,
What?
Just like, ooh, free candy. I'll
Yeah.
get in there.
I'm getting in the van. There are titties.
I can't believe you got to that temple like it was nothing. Luna got there as well. When I went there, I got my ass destroyed.
What, by the big cats?
Yeah, the cats, they were like ruthless.
It must have been nerfed. I mean, I'm an idiot. I got in.
Yeah, must be.
Maybe that's why they detect brain power.
Yeah.
Register you.
Is that from that Dungeons and Dragons film? Stay still. They'll attack based on your intellect, and then they just walk past. Well, that was rude.
That was a good movie, actually.
I love
Yeah.
that film. Yeah. Yeah. Look out, it's the dragon's name. He's found a new lair. Did he eat the old one? Just this fat dragon just rolls out. Yeah, that's a really enjoyable film. She's throwing
Especially-
potatoes.
Especially compared to the old
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons films.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the questioning dead one is really good.
Yes. Did that count as a question? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I like that bit when they're without any dialogue at all. They're trying to get into that wagon, the treasure wagon, the armed guards.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
they put the portal on the portrait and put it in the middle of the road, and then the shenanigans where it breaks free, and then they've got to grab each other through the portal. It's very, very like D&D. Yeah.
Like D&D heist movie.
yeah,
thing.
D&D heist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It I've heard it described as you can very much see the rules
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, fail like the bit where he's failing his concentration roll with the lute and the song.
Yeah.
You see him in the background going, "My leg is stuck." Oh dear. Yeah, for those members of the chat that haven't seen the Dungeons and Dragons film, is it Thick as Thieves? Something Thieves?
I believe so.
Honor Among Thieves.
Honor Among
I think.
Thieves. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Thick as Steve, you
Yeah,
got
sorry.
corrupted.
Me and me mates.
Me and me mate,
Yeah.
Thieves.
It was something, sorry.
The sequel,
The sequel
to
is called Pokey Pokey.
yeah,
Man.
Pokey, mate.
It's good. It's really good.
Uh,
Right, what am I doing? Oh yes, I found a whole bunch of heavy padding.
You're making yourself a nappy.
I'm gonna see if I can make some armor. I might need to go and get some iron.
I run.
Did
you hear
I
about-
said compost?
Sorry,
You heard me.
compost. Yeah, it's strange.
Wrong.
Yeah, it says
that's what it is.
iron.
He says that wrong on purpose.
It does.
That's the difference.
He's going to compost some iron in
Yeah.
watts.
Kind of like Microsoft Sam.
When I was a kid, you know the word elite.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I always read it as elite.
And like,
Yeah.
I said that as a
You
kid
are
as well.
special.
Yeah.
That's just dyslexia. Don't worry
yeah,
about that.
that's well. To be honest, that is just words in the English language. They're just weird.
Yeah.
I used to say Mimi until like 10 years ago, to be fair.
Mimi.
Maybe. Yeah. Compost.
Did you guys hear about the Online Safety Act?
Who hasn't?
The one that, we've got to like verify our face everywhere to get on any porn sites.
Yes.
The Honourable MP Nadine Dorris has called for it to be repealed in its entirety.
Uh-huh.
She is the one that wrote it. so I don't know what website she's trying to get on.
Well, at the
She's
same
obviously
time,
frustrated.
yeah, at the same time, that's kind of like, it's kind of how it should, like, sometimes legislation just doesn't work, and it's like,
No,
oh shit.
Yeah.
I hope
Should
that's
rethink
the
that.
reason why.
Yeah.
It just says a lot about our government.
Yeah, rather than stubbornly just going, we have to stick with this piece of shit.
Yeah, it's better to just
Yeah.
revoke it than to double down and
Yeah.
say, yeah, we have to
It's-
do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So it doesn't work.
Potentially a moment of self-awareness for
Yeah.
our older government members,
But
maybe.
frankly, I respect that. Like, just openly going, yeah, we fucked up, this is stupid, let's undo this.
I think it's also because the not to get too political, but
Mhm.
the elections they got absolutely minced.
Yeah.
And it's
Yes.
like we need to pull something popular out of the
Well,
hat.
We
Here's the
have to
thing.
get the porn voters back.
I mentioned this in the Walkabout mini golf stream. I when it comes to the next election, and don't take this out of context, but like I was going, I'm going to look for the party that's going to repeal the Online Safety Act. I'm sure there's like loads of them. Like I'm sure there's loads. I start going down the list. It's like, okay, Greens, no, they're keeping it. Labour, no, they're keeping it. I'm going all the way down the list, going, okay, which parties are gonna reform? I'm like, God damn it! I'm like this. I feel like I've got a gun to my head,
Not
going, that's the
reforms.
only one that wants to undo it.
Not
Oh.
great.
Do I vote for the lesser Satan?
And that's probably why they had to provoke it themselves, because otherwise, like,
Yeah.
all those people would go, yeah, just there's one choice here, man.
Yeah.
That's-
It seems like such an obvious, yeah, you know, just like say we're going to undo it, and then, okay, I'll vote for you, you know, done.
Yeah.
It made me
hear about
laugh because
Google?
I was like, God
Oh.
damn it.
Did you hear about Google?
No.
What they're trying to take
They are
on
removing
NVIDIA.
search results from search results.
They were doing that forever, weren't they?
It's only going to be AI now. There will no longer be 10 websites given to you when you Google something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel like
They-
that's...
yep.
It smells like...
They have assimilated for the years, I guess, and they're just
It's
not going to give traffic to people
basically what
anymore.
I've been doing with ChatGPT, so it's not that crazy.
No.
I don't use search anymore.
some websites just
I'll
won't
let
get
my
any
AI
traffic.
search it.
It's
Yeah,
too, like, against the whole... No, it's too radical. They'll never do it.
But I also,
No.
also agree
They've
with Tom here.
announced that they're doing it. They've been inching that way for a long time.
I also agree with Tom here. Like, ChatGPT is a better search engine now than Google has been for the last 10 years. I mean, it used to be good, but now it's so much ads and trash there. Like,
Google started with they actually used to have a proud message in the early days saying, "We're just going to give you the results, no bullshit or whatever."
Yeah.
And now you get like the AI overview, and then people also searched for this, and then 4 sponsored results, and then you get what you look for.
Yeah.
Did I
It's
tell you
not
guys...
great.
Did I tell you guys about that funny AI summary of me that I Googled?
No.
No.
I was going down Google's AI summary, and it was like, oh yeah, like SovietWomble, he does like, you know, videos, whatever. And then I was going down the results one by one, and I searched for, because I was curious to see what Google would say. Why does SovietWomble take so long to make YouTube videos? And it came back with like, oh, because they're highlights and they take a long time, and there's lots of Adobe After Effects. And then the last entry on it was, and he's also suffering from health issues related to his back surgery. I'm like, what?
Huh?
I've never had back surgery. Where did that come from?
It's-
What health issues?
What?
I don't know.
Someone shows up at your door and starts breaking your back.
I hope you recover well, Womble.
Yeah, feel better soon.
Yeah, feel better soon.
Yeah, oh
I don't know where
no.
it gets it from.
Yeah. If you would like to help folks with my back surgery fees, there's a Patreon link just below the thing.
Yeah,
Be really appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah, also Google timing their announcement of getting rid of search results. Like, is it a week, less than a week after Ask Jeeves finally closed down?
Oh no, is it gone?
Jeeves has gone.
Oh,
Jeeves,
Jeeves
yeah.
is gone!
I never used it, but he was very British, you know.
Yeah.
Dear oh dear.
Yeah.
I also like did the ChatGPT thing on my nickname, and it like brought up the stuff in relation to like you,
Did
but it also completely made up anything like personal details about me, like
Did it say
known for competent gameplay, for example. That's
That's a
that's
bit
definitely
far-fetched.
fake news.
Yeah.
Duck Slayer, did it come up as did you mean Dick Slayer?
Yeah.
don't put
We don't have to
put
worry about
stuff out
Skynet
there.
anytime soon then.
I love. Well, I can't remember which that made me laugh. That joke from that stream. You're like, oh, that's never going away.
It had been 3 years when I'd avoided it. I was like, yes, this is. I've dodged that one.
Because it was so like natural from Harry. He went, oh, Dick Slayer.
Yeah, it's good. It's good at those.
Yeah. Yeah. So today I'm gonna go and get on with the editing. So I'm going through the DayZ footage. It's going fine. I think I'm down. So I had about 164 DayZ streams. I think I'm down to about 23.
Hey.
I haven't done all of them, to be fair. I put a whole bunch of ones that are Namalsk on a big pile, and I'm ignoring them. I'll do those later.
That's fair.
Because
There must be lots of different servers, right? And eras.
Yes.
So it's not like a sort of story-based bullshittery. It's more like a
Correct.
random
Do Armor,
clips.
only Armor
Should
2
have
one.
fun.
Yeah, is it a decade of games or is it only 8 years?
No, it's whenever we started regularly playing the standalone.
No,
It's a
just
long
do
time
Armor
ago.
2. Armor 2, Daisy.
Well, I've used most of
Just
those.
act like it's nothing. Act like it's just 1999. No,
I
wait,
don't-
that's a bit long ago.
I don't like have any of those left. I've used them all. I've done made
Come
like
on,
15
use 'em.
DayZ bullshitteries.
Most of the people in them would be dead, so they can't even send releases anymore.
But yeah, so I'm going through it. I think I've got about 23 left, so I've got to go through them and tease out the gags, find the ones that are funny.
How do you watch them, like, without taking the entire time that they are long?
So I have notes which tell me where the highlights were. Because as I'm streaming now, I literally have a stream deck in front of me with a big red button. And when there was something
Gotcha.
of note, I hit the button and it gives me a timestamp.
Yeah, I've had a stream deck for 9 years, and I just have one button on it in the middle.
Yeah,
I don't use it for much.
I have the
Useful,
clock
though.
on mine.
That being said, I do have about 6 streams of those 23 that I do have to go through them. I call them the unnested and unscrubbed, they're called. So unnested
Right.
in my process means that they don't have Adobe Premiere nests. Hang on a minute, titties.
I thought you were about to give them some like really weird over the top name like the Unscourged.
Kill it. Dodge.
She's only level 1, you're fine.
But she had big boobs, damn it.
You can't just pick people based on their boob size.
Watch me.
He can and he will.
Alright.
We've talked about this. He is literally doing eugenics.
I'm not breeding them.
Yet.
Why do
That's
they have
because
them?
that's not a feature of the game.
Yeah, you're not breeding them, but you're eliminating all the others from the gene pool.
Yeah, that's still eugenics, isn't it? Because, like, there won't be anyone with big boobs left to mate with anyone else.
Yes.
Why is your helmet red? I wish it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish
a
you'd just make it
legendary
match. You look like a weird sort of space alien.
It's been marked for centuries.
I will feast upon you.
Consider Soviet having your local, having your local streams like transcribed into like a text document. I don't know if it would help you at all, but if you're like looking for the setup of a joke that you didn't mark, it could be easy to sort of like search for it, I guess.
It's not a bad idea, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, that could indeed prove... How would one do that?
Don't listen to him. He's pitching his AI model at you.
Shut up! I'm not. I am pushing on my.
How does it deal with
AI
different
model.
voices?
You'd have like some sort of transcription model thing, and then you just point to that file so to have it loop through and create a transcription file and just put it next to the file, I guess.
I feel like my voice is immune to
Yeah.
that purely
Slippery
because I sound like
If you could perhaps like summarize it like an actual process, because for example, Novi killed herself with a potato. In one, and that's the joke. Like she was holding a potato when she died, so the kill feed said Novi died to a potato. But I need to somehow find where she picked up that potato. So if she said, "Oh, a potato," I can search for it.
Yeah, exactly.
If she said it, which I don't know if
Yeah.
she said it.
Yeah,
Well,
I can
it's
look into if there's some
it's not
easy way
gonna
of
be-
doing it.
The slippery slope.
Yeah, it's not going to be foolproof, but it's another way to another tool to help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Next
think
year, everybody.
it's like-
Claude, make me a bullshittery. Hurry up. Clap, clap.
I think it's about like 100 times easier now than it would have been 5 years ago. That specific problem.
What if
Maybe
he doesn't? What if he doesn't want it to be easier?
I do want it to be easier.
It's Womble. He's like, I've got to suffer for my craft.
Nope. I will make things as efficient as I can. I've always been that way.
And why do you take so long?
Because they're complicated.
Because he suffers with his back pains. Did
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
listen to
Yeah.
Google?
I'm sorry.
I think the back pain joke must have come from some joke you made, Bob, about carrying the whole team or something at some point.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Or just all the old jokes.
Mag, we're not talking about is this sushi AI I made. We're not talking about that.
You
Is
have
this
you
sushi?
have an AI that just checks sushi.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
What,
not
what,
very
what would it get
efficient.
confused on?
It could detect sushi about 70% of the time.
Where? How?
Like you show it a picture of food or something, and
Right.
then it'll go, "That's sushi," or it would go, "That's not sushi."
And what was the target demographic for this app?
I was gonna
Blind,
get
blind
rich.
sushi lovers.
Yeah.
Blind sushi lover.
God, I can't
Do you
see, but I
think
could
they
really
could-
do with some sushi right about now.
I could just braille the sushi.
And then you just point your camera in different directions until it says sushi, and then you go in that direction.
Oh, like a metal detector.
Yeah.
Was it as accurate as Mag's camera that detected
Does it-
Tessie as a motorbike?
That's a bit worse. Almost that good.
Almost like.
Blind user found dead on a rail line in Watford.
Well,
Found-
they should have read my
Yeah.
terms and subscriptions, terms and
God.
conditions. That's the word.
Honestly, it's their fault for not reading. Gee.
Right.
Blind user found it on rail track clutching
Thank you,
stress
Untouched.
ball.
Thank you.
What?
Oh no, what rabbit hole have you gone down now?
Why did you pick sushi above
Thank you,
anything
Akbar.
else?
Thank you very much, Akbar.
Why not? Smell sushi.
I think it was the tutorial I was following.
Ah,
Like detecting food is a simple task if you adapt
like
like mission models.
making a donut in Blender.
Yeah. Pretty much. Because there's lots of data sets out there that are already labeled that you can sort of.
There you go. There's your next project. Is it a donut?
What if you made it watch the Saw movies? How much sushi would it find?
A lot.
What? Make it design traps for the Saw film.
No, just see how much of it thinks.
Dexys, she's a volunteer. She's a volunteer employee that I'm bringing back to the base.
Sushi.
Sushi. It would be odd to turn it on
Like,
anything
what,
else.
What images of sushi?
She's gonna love it here.
Just an image of sushi, or you know, that sort of
I don't
stuff.
know if
Look, all the other ladies that work here are very happy.
I haven't renewed my sushi inspection license in quite some time.
that
Let's get some
strikes
sushi.
me. I've
Oh
never
no,
had
we've
sushi.
made him hungry. Sushi's good.
It is good.
I like fish. I've just never actually had sushi.
Yeah.
I recommend the basic salmon ones. Just like some high quality salmon sushi is just fantastic.
Salmon's very nice.
How do you assign a thrall to a bench?
You click place and move, and then it should be like a green. What's it?
Right.
They should default to the best bench.
Soon we will have a new volunteer. This one's an archer.
She can guard your base.
She looks like she's gonna have back problems.
Mm-hmm. Right. What am I doing? Looking for gruel. So yeah, so editing today. I don't know if you were around earlier, but I received a rather intense phone call from a vet who was She sounded. I thought I was in trouble, but she sounded annoyed with what another vet had done regarding Lulu's medication. But I'm glad that's getting sorted now. She's even going to call the online pharmacy that sent me the drugs to try and have this problem fixed. So that's nice of them.
Yeah. If you think your call was bad, imagine the call the pharmacist is
Yes.
about to receive.
There we go. So what else do I need to do? Yeah, just like a whole bunch of... There's going to be an awkward conversation that I need to have with a builder. Yeah, I can't really talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you're able to.
Huh?
Yeah, did you tell them to get checked?
Get checked? No, there's a thing that I wanted done, but there's some additional fees, and it's just going to be an awkward conversation regarding the landscaping job.
So do you do good stuff?
And also I need to call up another builder regarding some joist reinforcement in the loft. There's lots of adult stuff that I've got to fucking queue up, and it's not much fun.
You're lucky you can
hate
get
adult
into
stuff.
them all. Have you? Did you see the picture I sent you of my loft entrance?
Yes. What the fuck is that about? You sent it like quite late in the evening.
I don't even know if I can climb through that yet. I haven't
Yeah.
tried. I'm scared to try in case I get stuck.
Is it worth like? Do you rent or do you own it?
I own it.
I was just
I'll
saying. Is it,
probably get it. I'll probably get it made so I can actually access the attic at
Yeah.
some point. But it's just like that is the tiniest attic hatch ever.
yeah. I would think about doing because like you can get obviously much larger attic hatches, and if you were to like I don't know saw it in such a way that you can fit it and do a better one. 'Cause it seems almost like so restrictive. You never get any storage up there.
I don't even think I'd get up there to even see what's up there.
Hmm.
I know I've got to have work done to the attic
Someone
space
could be
anyway.
living up there, you know?
I think the dogs should have heard them by now, Tom. It's okay. Don't make me any more paranoid, please.
Can rent it out, maybe.
Yeah. Can I give Dodge a damn truncheon? Can.
Is he dodging responsibility? No, nothing. Okay.
No, he's murdering all the thralls I'm trying to capture.
He's having fun.
Damn it! Stop. Your head. Yeah, Conan does make you feel like a bit of a badass when it all goes right.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
Right. I'm going to call it there for now because there is a small creature behind me,
Yeah.
desperately showing her belly for pets.
Yeah.
No.
Give
Don't
lovey.
feed it after midnight.
Never feed after midnight.
Anyone worth capturing over
See
here?
me and tremble!
Jesus.
Jesus, is that?
Screamed at me, see me and tremble, he yells.
Alright. Okay, I go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Carpenter. Be useful if it were a chick. The weird noises the cannibals are all making. See a chick? Oh, she's a carpenter. Here we go. Perfect. That's what I want. Don't get knocked out first.
Yeah. The first part of it.
Good. Got it. We got one. Okay, so I've managed to get hold of a
The whole
carpenter.
dragging people home animation is so fucking weird.
Yeah. Sorry, was there any like online media stir about literally what this mechanic is?
There was at the beginning. Some
Yeah?
streamers were playing, and there were some live stream clips going around, but
Yeah.
dying down pretty quickly.
You're capturing people, torturing them until they... I suppose it's the same in RimWorld, isn't it? So they agree to join you.
You have always people that make it weird, you know,
Yeah.
with some stuff.
I'd never do that.
No.
Not that kind of weird. The other kind of weird.
Jesus.
The unfunny kind of weird, you know?
Floor dog. It's not floor dog anymore.
No, you upgrade it.
No, go back.
No, I don't want to follow a cult floor dog. Stupid name is that.
Where's Floor Dog?
You just rename my follower to Floor Dog. This guy is now Floor Dog. Yay! Everybody's like hyping him up. No, I don't want a follower called Floor Dog.
Is it a dog?
No, it's just an NPC.
So why is it called Floor Dog?
Because they kicked him on the ground. He's now Floor Dog. Naughty said, and then everybody's like Floor Dog.
No, you asked what should we name your troll, and I say
Stop
Floor Dog.
renaming him. He's mine.
Okay, I'm not gonna give you the food then.
Oh no.
I'm gonna rename your cat.
Shit. Hang on. So yes, yeah, not much else is happening today. So I'm checking my solar panels. What are they doing? Let's have a look. I will keep talking about it until you get sick of me.
I just give the headset to Leaf because he's interested in solar panels. So yeah, it won't bother me.
So on average, the house is consuming around 10 kilowatts hours of energy a day. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I always got frustrated when people use kilowatt hours instead of joules.
Oh, really?
But like I get it because that's a much more like natural way to think about it.
Uh-huh.
Because you know how many watts your device is and you know how long you're using it, so kilowatt hours sort of makes sense, I guess.
I apparently use about 10 kilowatt hours per day. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense, I
Good to know.
suppose.
Baseline.
How many calories is that, Alistair?
How many calories?
Yeah.
1,400.
I use so much calories a day. Your body? No, my house.
Yeah. Hey, it's a valid way of measuring it.
Let's ask ChatGPT.
Sorry, 1 minute. How can I store? I've got one extra slave, but I can't put it on the Wheel of Pain.
You have to make a bigger wheel of pain or a second wheel of pain.
As you can see, it can only fit one.
Might be a bit tricky.
The bigger wheel of pain is significantly bigger.
Yeah. I'll get some twine. See if I can make a second.
Or just have a little bit of patience.
Or that.
Not everything has to go bigger.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know if they despawn if they're like knocked out though. They might do.
Oh yeah.
They wake up eventually.
And they immediately run away because they're too far from the spawn.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, can you make cages for people?
Only once they're converted.
What's the point of that?
To sell to other players, it's like
There's a
Etsy.
Etsy slave trade.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
put up an
Oh my
Etsy store for big-titted slaves. Yeah. It's a recent thing they added.
I didn't know
You
there was
could
a
sort them
slave
by-
trade.
Yeah.
We should
Conan.
corner the market on that.
I mean, you can buy them from
Womble
the
buy
tavern.
everything.
You can sell them in the dungeon.
I didn't know this.
Well, you should build some cages then.
Right, who's getting sold?
Wait, no, that's dark. You've named them after your Twitch subs. It's really
Yeah.
dark to start selling them to people.
Oh my god, I'm enslaving my Twitch subscribers.
You're making money off
That
of the...
Womble. They'll revolt against
You
you.
could hire an auctionist.
Yeah, they can subscribe if they don't want to get sold.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would love to hear your description of each slave trying to get them off your... You could roast them so.
This one is a lurker. It's going to be a sandstorm. Sandstorm! Look out! Take cover.
I feel like they nerfed the sandstorm as well. They used to just straight up kill you if you're stuck in it. Now it
Yeah.
just out heal it. Which is a shame.
Magical sandstorm.
The visuals are great though with the new enhanced version.
The what, sorry?
The visuals
Yeah,
of the sandstorm.
it's pretty damn cool. Let's get some heavy helmet, see what I look like. Right. So you're gonna get your wish, Alistair.
I wish.
Changing
Oh, your helmet.
There we
Good.
go. So I'm gonna go from this look to this. Hey. That looks
Please
kinda
don't
cool.
tell me please don't tell me he's picked something with fuck handles again.
I think that match is a hell of a lot better than that last one did.
Way less armor though.
Yeah, but how did you get a legendary without being quote unquote carried?
Yeah. Okay. Right, what else was there? The skirt. Skirt. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. Oh shit. Damn it, it's broken. Fuck. For some reason the combat music's still on and I don't know why. Yeah, it's going to take too long. Fuck it, I'm impatient. We'll make a second wheel of pain.
Has he already done that?
Speaking of combat music, that's like when the music changes in Subnautica 2, and you hear like boss music, but you haven't yet seen what's making the boss music. I hate that.
Like that Skyrim meme, you know?
Yeah.
You're trying to sleep, but there's people nearby or
Yeah.
combat. You're like, what?
You cannot fast travel because the mud crab 100 meters away is slightly angry at you.
You're like level 100 Novakian.
You just can't find the mud
No,
crab.
can't sleep. It's a mud crab.
So annoying.
The bandits. See that guy? He just murdered a dragon. Let's mug him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I modded the mud crabs so they sound like Gordon Ramsay swearing at people on TV, so they're easy to find. It's called Angry British Mud Crab Modders.
You fucking donkey!
They have monocles and top hats. It's a bit immersion break.
There's one moment in an old game called The Darkness where you slowly become this all-powerful monster. You start as a gangster, right? That gets infected with this parasitic entity called the Darkness.
I know this one.
It's really edgy.
Uh-huh.
But near the end, there's a guy who tries to mug you. At this point, you're basically indestructible. At this point, I think they put it in there just because. Okay, you're just gonna like rip this guy to pieces, and it's fun.
Have you found what Digi left you yet?
No, good shout.
I wonder where he's put it.
I think he left me a high-level NPC, but it's a man, so I said no thank you.
Where did you
Why do
leave
he
it?
keeps doing that? Like,
yeah. And then I pointed out that with the presence of, like, Naughty... what did I say? I think the presence of Naughty in particular... Like, I said you're playing the game wrong, because, like, you need all the boobies and the hot chicks to offset the extreme level of gayness that Naughty is bringing with his hot pants
yeah,
and his nipple tassels or whatever.
he balances it out.
Yeah. So, like, you need more ladies in your crib. Or something like that.
By that logic, your base and your entire creation
There we go.
in this game is designed to compensate a massive level of homosexuality.
That's true, actually. My point, it's a bad one, isn't it?
Just a bit.
So what are you compensating for with this?
Yeah, it's a
this
good point.
part?
It implies, yeah. Implies the wrong thing, you're right.
Maybe.
Right. You are correct, sir. There we go. So for now, I'll just make 2 separate wheels of pain until we get one big one, and then everyone can experience the pain. Yay!
Yeah. And then you can get the next wheel of pain, which is horrific.
Okay. Good.
I'd actually really like one of those wheels of pain in my gym.
The wheel of gains.
The wheel.
No.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He didn't drop it.
I stole that from like a YouTube comment on the opening scene of Conan when the transformation when he turns into the child into Arnie. It's like the wheel of gains. And then I think the next comment said they're not showing the part where Arnie is eating like 12 eggs and 6 chicken breasts per day.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
had to be doing that to build
Yeah.
that amount of muscle. Yeah, they fed him well. I'll say that.
They did. Holy shit. Yeah. The thing is though, I would be the pedantic son of a bitch and be like, look, just build a water wheel, for fuck's sake. Like, why are you raiding for these random slaves? Go and make a water wheel, then it's fine. Then you can make your grain or whatever.
Isn't that like it's like one of the theories to why the Romans didn't advance further? Because
Oh, really?
they did do a lot of like engineering stuff that was very impressive, but like stuff like water wheels and stuff where you when you have so many slaves coming in all the time, you don't really need to make labor less intensive
Yeah.
because you have it.
Well, it was one of the destabilizing forces in the early Republic was the fact that they had so many slaves coming in, essentially going onto what were big plantations, that the poor soldiers who were promised plots of land when they got back to Rome, they couldn't compete. So obviously they had to sell up, and then they ended up in cities, resentful with nothing to do. You had this base of angry men, angry armed men.
One of my friends is like a Harvard-educated historian, and he's very, very terrified of AI because he's afraid that it will make like a bunch of angry young men. Because looking back through history, that's not a place you want to be.
Yep. Was it the Gracchi brothers, the rebellion that I'm describing?
What are they called? The ones whose heads they filled with gold.
Yeah, there's a populist rebellion, and it exploited the fact that It exploited the fact that there was an extremely large base of just disenfranchised Roman men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get distracted by boobs, Soviets?
Yes, I did a little
Of course
bit.
she did.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, we need to get something. Need to get better. She needs like a sorcerer's outfit. Let's have a look. What's available?
See, that was what the Romans should have thought of as well. Just distract all those disenfranchised young men with boobs.
Yeah.
Would have been fine.
No, I don't think I
And
have
you-
like a special. Need like,
You
found
built
like a
the
sorcerer's robe. Sorry.
Decetto outfit.
Oh, I do have the shrine of Decetto.
I don't know if you unlocked it. It's not really sorceress, but it's nice to look at.
How does one unlock it?
I think you have to upgrade the shrine.
Upgrade the shrine.
It's not in the shrine where you make it though. It's
Oh,
an
it's in the
armor
arm-
bench.
Oh, the armory bench. Okay.
But I still upgrade the shrine?
I forget how.
Do
You
that
have to get, like,
anyway.
you have to like
If you believe in your
harvest a bunch
goddess,
of juice, right? And then you can do it.
if you believe in your Dami Mommy, then yes, upgrade the
If you
shrine.
look at the shrine, there should be an option, but I think it requires like a certain amount of
Yeah.
juice inside.
The headpiece.
I have it, and I didn't even make the shrine.
Remember
So
what I was wearing the other day, Womble?
Oh yes.
Oh,
When I
that
ran
thing.
you over? Yeah, that.
Okay, hang on. So,
Have you been harvesting the sperm from people that you kill?
no.
Oh.
Should I have been?
Big what?
yeah, you need to jack them off more.
There's a special knife, right? That you
Yeah.
build at the thingy, and you have
I've
to
got it, yeah.
stab the dead people with it, and then you get
Let's see,
ambiguous
upgrade it.
juice. So you've got enough of the hard parts. It's just materials you need. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
What tier is the
Yeah, that
shrine?
looks doable, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that later because I need to go and get on with the editing today. It's already past 1.
fair?
Yeah, well, thank
Wait,
you for your
she-
company.
Sorry, the Doketto Palace that I have, she's not covering her boobs, and I'm not sure if that's because you've got the sensor on,
really?
or
You're
because
kidding?
you have to upgrade it. Maybe
Let's-
if you upgrade it, she takes her hands out of the way.
Let's test it, just briefly. Hang on. It's probably not going to be a... Fuck it.
Maybe it's once you upgrade it, she takes her hands out of the way, but she's not covering her boobs on the one I've got.
So...
That'd be gameplay,
No.
wouldn't it? No,
No, it's not.
maybe that's the incentive for level 2.
Yeah. There you go. No nudity.
That's a nice touch. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's cool. Right. Thanks for your company. I'm going to fuck off. Bye. I'll see you this evening. Have a good one. Bye. Bye. Right. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you're just joining this stream, it was a very lore-heavy stream today. For I found this stick. In fact, does it have anything new to say? I found this possessed stick with a demon in it.
Ooh,
Oh.
the diadem of the Giant Kings. An artifact of singularly unimpressive power. My former master, known as the Priest King, used to wear it as a symbol of his authority. His head looked like a carrot with a silver belt wrapped around it. But it certainly provided him with all the qualities you'd expect of an elderly authority figure. Stuffiness, a great love of his own voice, and the inability to control his bowels. The last time I saw his face, I was tumbling down into the dregs. It was right before he went north to do battle with his half-breed son, Tyrus. I checked the northern battlefield. Someone has probably smelled him.
Okay, so sorry, he confirms that he was owned by the Priest King. Right. Anyway, so I found this demon, this stick that is giving out advice back to the ancient triumvirate, so the ancients, he was their property. So I need to find the artifact, so it's just a fancy gameplay, like a way of saying go to these different zones. But he's directing me north to an ancient battlefield. I need to go east, I presume that's it, to find the Lemurian capital city. I need to look for pirates to the east, so go to the different locations and find the artifacts, gather them, and then at the very end of the game, I presume I'll be able to break off the bracelet and probably do battle with Toth, I'm guessing, the big sorcerer man. Right. Let me just grab it. Nope, not the ceiling. Grab the stick. Stick. Okay, I'll just leave the stick. Fuck it. Right. So I'm going to get on. Yeah, I'll be back later, I'm sure. I'm going to go and get on with the editing. Well, not strictly speaking true. I'm going through bullshittery live streams, specifically DayZ. I'm looking for the highlights and I'm categorizing them. It's not the most interesting process, but it has to be done before I know what I've got available to make a bullshittery. So I believe I had 164 when I started. I'm now down to 23. So work continues. I'll catch you later. Thank you for being here, folks. Thank you, Spoken Fiddle, Akbar. Thank you, Untouched Destiny. And thank you, Lunar Moon. Thank you, all of you. Right. Dog. Let's have a look. Who's doing what? I will leave you in the company of Titty Streamer and Art Terrorist Ruru. So do say hi. Yes, thank you for watching. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon.
Ah!